What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out. This was sent to me, I think, this morning. I don't necessarily even know what I'm looking at. YG Next Monster. I'm assuming she's 13. Yeah, that what's funny with some of these, like, they get started young. Like a lot of the your sort of idols to be. I mean, they start like way earlier than 13. By the way, I have no idea. We're doing When We Were Young. That's an Adele song. We have KAYCI on the mic. We're not. I think this is kind of how we. So we start off with like bigger classes of girls, and then you sort of fine tune with singing, dancing, trying to find the total package, and finding multiple of them and creating groups. Right. That's kind of how these groups are made. I'm assuming there's a show that goes along with this. Is it called Next Monster? In reference to like Baby Monster? Are we trying to fill a spot? We try to add people? I doubt it. So I'm guessing that you guys let me know down below. I don't know how this process really works. Usually when people send me the groups, they're already together. So I miss out on a lot of the the auditioning style stuff, and a lot of like the pre-vlog style stuff and docu-series stuff. Although I'd love to watch that stuff, like with all of the groups. Like honestly, the only group that I saw any sort of back history on, well, after like Blackpink was probably XG. I haven't seen any of like the earlier on sort of back history with Baby Monster. Anybody, and I do pretty much. I get a new girl group sent to me weekly. I've done a ton of girl groups on the channel. So you guys let me know what to check out. Let me know down below in the comments. If you could definitely drop some comments. Better yet, if you could also jump over to Patreon. It makes it, if you want to request something, it makes it a lot easier on me just to sort of organize. First and foremost, go support, go like, go subscribe. I will link this down below. Also, love to have you here as well. If you could smash that like, make sure you're subscribed. We're just gonna listen, and we'll see what KAYCI's young KAYCI. We'll see what she's got. 13 years old out of South Korea. Let's get it.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. But I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. It's hard to admit that everything just takes me back.
She's got like she's got this really, I mean, she's got like tonality wise, it's like perfect. But she has this really delicate way of like her air insertion and that's something that like it's a feeling when you're delivering a song. For example, this song is this is an emotional song, as is pretty much everything that Adele does. So like you have to deliver it in the way that it was kind of meant to be, which, a lot of her songs are meant to be dramatic or sort of built out of sadness in a sense. But this or nostalgia. And she's doing it for 13. She's doing a really good job at, I mean, not anybody. You could find singers who sing the song, but like a song like this, you're taking on a monster when you're taking on Adele. That's daunting. You have people and cameras around you. She's 13 years old, and to deliver like and evoke the emotions, I feel like that's hyper impressive.
Doing you with that, everything just takes me back. Doing you with that, do you still care? It was just like a movie.
See, hear the cry in her voice a little bit?
It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time we were sad, getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
Ooh. She's Chinese. Okay. No, she's Korean. I'm sorry. It said her first language is Chinese. Confused me for a second. Position all rounder. Been a trainee for a year and 6 months. So till she was like, I don't know, 11 and a half, 12, something like that. Born to a Korean father and a Chinese mother, raised in China. Okay. I should just continue to read then, huh? She's fantastic. She must be like Rora's cousin or daughter. I see a lot of similarities there vocally. Anyways, no, that was outstanding. It's crazy. It's the growth process and what they've done, and it's why it's why I get so many different, artists groups sent that are predominantly Korean, is because of stuff like this. They have this like this system where, like if you want to be an idol, or your parents want you to, if you have talents, um there are like very accessible and direct avenues, and the road's already been paved by many before you, and they kind of have a structure set up unlike any other. We have nothing like that really here in the States. Not to the extent that they do in Korea. And there's it's interesting to me, because like, and I've been doing reactions to Korean groups, not just girls, the boy groups, girl groups, whatever, for years now. And sometimes we'll see this new up and coming, quote unquote, and then like I won't really hear much. So you got to imagine, like, for every group that succeeds a little, I mean, there's a ton that fail. And then like, and artists, and like, they spend, it's nonstop, day to day. They have their schooling right in segments, but I would assume like they're just workhorses. Like the vast majority of their time is spent like, you got dance class, you got vocal lessons, you've got every little thing, that is in relation to your musical kind of acumen, right? It's wild. It's wild. Go support KAYCI by way of this link down below. Go show some love. That was fantastic. Yeah, I don't know why Rora was the first thing that I thought of, but I mean, you could draw lines to, mixes of different things. But again, she's 13. She'll make her own sound. She's got some things that are really unique. She's fantastic. And again, taking on Adele is not an easy feat. Go support. Love to have you here as well if you could. Like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. We'll talk to you on the next.